Hello friends, today's our question number is question number 14. Title is longest common prefix. So let's read the question first. We have been asked to write a function to find the longest common prefix string amongst an array of strings. If there is no common prefix, return an empty string. So we have been asked to write a function to find the longest common prefix string amongst an array of strings. So what we will do is we will just find the longest common prefix. We have to find longest common prefix. So let's read the example. Str is a string, an array of string is given. Inside that three strings are there. First is flower, second is flow, and third is flight. So output will be fl. So here dog, race car, and car, there is no common prefix, so output will be an empty string. So first line, if we don't find any common prefix, so first line we will write is if the string is empty. First we will write is if str dot empty, we will return is empty string. So we need to write return empty string. Strs, basically it is strs. So if it will be empty, then we will write return an empty string. Now what we will do is we will just take a first zeroth index element into a variable which will be pre, and we will initialize it to 0. So the first string, basically let's take example of this string, this array. So inside the pre variable there will be stored a flower. Now let's run through the first index. I will be 1 and will go up to length, incrementing I. Now what we will do is, now the first index element, basically you can see flower is stored inside the pre variable. Now if we want to find the longest common prefix, what we will do is we will run a while loop, and we will use find method here, because find method, what find method does is it checks whether let's say the flower is our pre variable. Now it will check that inside pre variable if there is prefix of this flow or not. Then it will continuing checking when until the loop ends. Now let's write here strs of I will find from pre whether it is equal to 0 or not. If it will be equal to 0, then what we will do is we will pop back that element, remove last character of that particular string. I will explain just a second. We will pop back it. Now let's explain. So what these three lines tell us is, first this pre variable stores flower string inside it. Now we will run from 1 till the size of this strs array. Now we have run here while loop. What while loop is doing here, like strs of I dot find what it is doing. So let's see this example. Flower, inside this flower is present. Now what will this line do is whether strs of I is present here. So strs of I is flow here. So it will check that flow dot find pre here is flower. So flow dot find is present here or not. So it is present here. So it is not, basically flower and flow are not equal. So it will pop back the last element, like it will pop this r element. Again it will check, then flow, and here it will be flow e. Basically r is removed, so it will be flow. So it is again also not equal. So it will again remove the e from this flower. R is removed, so now it will remove e. Now it will check that flow and flow are equal, so it will not pop back, it will not remove the element. Inside the pre there will be stored an string called flow. So now we will check for flow and flight. Now let's check that flow dot find flight is equal or not. Now basically flow dot find flow are equal, Now let's check flight. The flight dot find flow is not equal, so it will remove the last element, so it will basically w will be removed. Now again it will it will be removed, uh, w will be removed. Now it will again check, so again o will be removed from here, so o and w both are removed from here, so it is remaining fl. So fl and fl here is common in all the three strings of this array, so it will return the fl and outward will be fl. So what we will return here is, we will return pre here, we will return pre, it will give a string. Now let's run this and check. As you can see here, all the test cases are passed. Now let's submit it and check the results. As you can see, all the test cases are passed here, and runtime is 0 millisecond and bits are 100%. Memory used is 11.75 MB and bits are 81.27%. And this was the solution of this question. Thank you.